Hello, everybody. This is Cable the Strategist, and we are playing some more Toy Factory or Facility, a factory. Uh, this is my second playthrough of this map, or second part of the playthrough of the map. Uh, Trying to hit this, see if it does anything. I'm not the best at shot when it comes to this, especially right now. My finger is still recovering, and it's hard to aim things right now. Because I'm trying to aim it with my thumbs, not my fingers. Let's try that. And there we go. Did it do anything? Nope. Figured it would lift that up or something. Let's go over here. Oh. Uh, Trying to aim at this thing over here. Again, I can't hit it. It's moving around too fast. I'm pretty sure that is an illager on a bat. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. It's an illager on a bat. Or a pillager on a bat. To why they would make a pillager ride a bat, I don't know. This is just freaking idiotic. Trying to hit it. And every time I come over here, it just spawns more. So I can't really do anything. And I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here anyway. Like, I guess I'm supposed to fight them. I have a bow. Didn't say run or anything, so just gonna fight these guys as much as I can. Uh, Freaking. Can't see it. Okay. Pay no attention to where that one mob went. I pretty much just dealt with it. I got tired of trying to deal with these things. Can I jump over this? No. Can't jump over it. So there's something up there. Let's shoot that. And get over here. Let's go. Basically, to get up to high places, I have to shoot each and every single one of these buttons. Because they activate a command block that gives me levitation. Which is a neat concept, but also you could have just made like a bridge or something. Or parkour. Why did you have to use freaking levitation? Also, I'm very tired right now. So, uh, trying to check all of the barrels I can. Just in case I miss anything I might need. Anyway, supposedly, people are freaking out over the fact that uh, they're going to get a new Speaker of the House. Or at least someone's trying to petition for a new Speaker of the House, as the current one, Mike Johnson, got a bill passed, finally. One where freaking Ukraine got aid. For once, I would like to see like the ins and outs of how that works, where you get these bills passed. Because frankly, from what I understand, is the current Congress is a failure. It has failed to do its job, and that's mainly because of current Republicans just not actually cooperating well with anyone. Okay, so we're back. And basically, what happened there was a lot of stuff. Basically, I just sat there spamming that chest until I got a lot of arrows, as you can tell. I have a lot of arrows. Okay, so this is where I came from. So let's see where I'm supposed to go. This looks new. Let's go here. Uh, okay, so that didn't lead anywhere. Uh, so let's see. Just gonna wander around for a bit until I find something that doesn't look quite familiar. Okay, so that didn't open, but there's this. Probably shouldn't be wasting my arrows on every single button I see. If I can press it, I should. Okay, so let's keep going. There are probably times where you guys can't see anything because everything's like really bright or dark. So I'm sorry for that. I'll try to lessen shadows in post. Uh, can't exactly do anything about the gamma because freaking CapCut doesn't allow that. You guys know any editing software that could help with gamma, let me know. Because I would love to use it. But I also want something that doesn't put watermarks on my videos. Okay, so we're reaching new areas. I feel like this is going to be like the entire video where I'm just in vents. I guess you could say I'm sus for being in vents. That's a no way return drop. So let's try and make this the first time. And yep, there we go. And I'm back on track to where I need to go. Okay, we can stand here. Now we need to crouch. Fun fact about crouching. If you sprint, jump, and then crouch while in midair, the moment you land, you'll be able to walk a little bit faster. It's not a whole lot, but it is still a little bit faster. Uh, Also with sneak, you can crouch fast. You can move faster while crouching. So it is good to get Swift Sneak, especially if you're going to the deep dark. That way you could get around the things at normal speed without actually trying to do anything. Just make sure you don't step on anything. There's nothing. The soul. His victim soul is in the lantern. That is incredibly dark. Like, what happened to the guy's body? Like, did the monster eat it or something? Can I take the soul with me? Well, I like to take the lantern with me. That way I'm not just freaking wandering around here in the dark. Because it is incredibly dark and I am straining my eyes just to look at anything. Uh, okay, so there's something up there. Okay. Something tells me it's not exactly going to allow me to die to anything in this map. Because I'm pretty much just up here. So that. I'm hearing a piston. Yeah, it's a piston. Something's being moved. Let's go down, and there is something that changed. Okay. I'm probably going to go until like the 20-minute mark, just so you know. Uh, just so you know, I also have a thing over here in the top right that you guys can't see. But basically, there's a timer on how long I've been recording. That's how I know how long I've been recording. Uh, also, I have to record the audio and the gameplay separately. So, because the way my current setup is right now, I don't have like a barrier for my mic, and I need to record things like close up. Not because I'm like blind, mainly because I'm on a phone. Everything's tiny, and a lot of this map is dark. Like right now, it is dark. So yeah. Okay, so still dark. I'm definitely going to lower shadows in a post, so you guys don't have to strain your eyes to look at any of this like I do. Also, I have some water. That was good. Excuse me. Didn't mean to burp. Uh, the door keeps closing on its own. That's annoying. Be funny if you opened it and it started flapping for no reason. Like, oh, it's so like the redstone is so sensitive. Like, one door opening makes it flap for eternity. Like, dear God, please no. Just make it so the player has to go through hell. The hell of doors. That would be something. Also, supposedly they're coming out with a new horror game, which is something. I didn't see what kind of horror game it was. So my speculation is it's Little Nightmares related. Which if you don't know what that game is, it's a game where you are a child and you have to basically navigate through a world where adults are huge. Like they're giants compared to the children. And there's really not a whole lot going on other than that. I believe in Little Nightmares 1, you were a little girl named Six in a yellow raincoat, and you had to navigate a what was kind of like an island, but kind of like a uh, underwater ship or a submarine or something, where pretty much the entire goal of the mall was to feed people that came there. And when they got their fill, they died. That's it. That was the purpose of that. And one one of the things they were doing on there was they were having children, and all the children were kept in the lower areas for some reason. And essentially, when at random they would be taken by the janitor and wrapped up and sent somewhere. I don't know where or why, but it was they were like wrapped up into these little body bag like things and then like put on a sort of conveyor belt that took them somewhere. I know this because I've seen it. Also, the janitor is a entity with really long arms and stubby legs, and you can't really outrun him. But you can outsmart him because he's blind and can only see through sound. I believe at one point you chop off his arms, which is good for the player because now you've dealt with that one. Then you move on to the cooks where they're chopping up meat that is presumably the children. Presumably, I'm not too sure. Because basically a lot of the things it looked like they were doing was chopping up indiscriminate meat. Which, if so, that's very weird. And basically, they were twin chefs that you had to deal with. Both of them wanted to hunt you down and eat you for some reason. Uh, then after you dealt with them, you had the guests to deal with, which they were giant head monsters. Because all they wanted to do was eat you as well. Although the only thing they ever did was eat. Then you had to deal with the lady, which was a geisha girl who didn't like mirrors for some reason. Like anytime she looked at herself in a mirror that wasn't broken, the mirror would reflect her power back onto her and injure her. So you have to use that little tidbit of a weakness against her by showing her a mirror that wasn't breaking to her several times. So she just kept getting injured until the final time it breaks and she's injured. Then you get to eat her. And that's basically dark as hell. I believe in the second game you have to deal with the town, which is basically filled with a bunch of people who all want to watch TV apparently. Because that's all they ever do. They just watch TV. And the first uh, boss you have to deal with is called the Hunter. And he has a paper, or not a paper bag, but a burlap sack over his head with a hole in the middle. And basically, you have to outrun him while he shoots you and tracks you down. Not particularly in that order, but that's what he does. He will track you down through the grass and shoot at you if you ever pop up your head or make too much noise. Presumably, this is an old guy who lost his wife to either suicide or something. And he basically just copes by hunting. The way you kill him is by shooting him with a gun, ironically. Uh, I believe the next boss you have to defeat is the lady, not the lady, but the, what was her name? The teacher. And fun fact, she can actually be seen in Little Nightmares 1 in one of the pictures. So presumably she is a big deal because she basically just teaches. And essentially you have to outmaneuver her by basically hiding. If she sees you, she drags you down and basically hits you with a ruler repeatedly. I know if you ever go into third person, she also there's a scene where she's supposedly beating a child. Or at least that's what it's meant to imply. But what it just looks like from third person is she's beating herself. There's no child, it's just her sitting in a chair, hitting herself with a ruler for some reason. Uh, and you can see the scene more than once. After her is uh, the doctor, which he climbs on the ceiling, which isn't good because you have to avoid him while also avoiding living mannequins, or what is supposed to be his patients that have been turned into mannequins. And if you don't shine the light at them, they will start moving towards you. The way you deal with him is by putting him in an incinerator and just torture him. Basically, burn him alive. Uh, can't really do anything about his patients, which is creepy. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This seems to be the end. I'll see you all next time. Bye.